So first off, right, this number 330, he comes out and is like, oh guys, you should do like a very fair way of like...
honestly, I don't know what was he thinking at that point of time,
Yeah, I was like, just shut up, just stay low profile.
I guess in his mind, right, he thinks this is a movie. Like, yeah, power to people. Then after like he won't get voted out. Of course, wow, thank you for making this kind of decision for us.
But then after he said that, right, I was like, how dare he tell me what to do?
I always knew doctors were very arrogant. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, Vidya Long, and welcome to another episode of the KopiBros Show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube and inside the podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a Singapore duo that are watching
the Squid Game! Yeah! Squid Game!
And once again, I'm joined by Mr. 432 because he is the one. Brendan, how are you doing?
Perfection! God created me. You know, when he said that, right, I was like, wow. Yeah. I love this guy's confidence.
Yeah. Might not like the personality, but you have to admire the confidence.
Yeah.
Mr. 432. Now, if you look at our thumbnail, you will know that this week we are going to be talking about the number one reality competition that is storming the world at the moment. We're going to be talking about Squid Game, the challenge, episodes 1 to 5. Now, if you have also been reading the news, you will know that there's a ton of controversy surrounding this show. With contestants coming out saying that, it's like very unfair and that the production has been negligent and the management of the contestants has been very poor. Some of contestants have even come out and said that they are suing Netflix because they have gone through hypothermia and nerve damage that is irreversible. Now, Brandon, before we start our discussion, I just want to ask you, while watching the show, did you feel this way or no? Like that they were mistreating the cast members?
No. Like, honestly, I was like thinking they could treat them a lot worse. No, like the actual Squid Game, they die. You guys just having dinner, watching like enjoying your life. Oh shit!
You felt that it could have been more harsh, right? In a way.
Yeah. I really felt like it could be much more harsh. Like if they want to depict the show, like give them a bit of. But I guess that they went a different route, which I can't blame them.
I felt that it was very like. But I know, but you're competing for 4.56 million. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty
sure. Suck it up and just
I'm pretty sure the winner is not claiming anything. I'm pretty sure if you won that 4.56 million, you're all like, that was a great game. This is a great show. Like, what a great opportunity this was. Like, wow. Like, I don't get why all these people complaining. Like, honestly, that's the whole thing. It's like, if you have the opportunity to, like, I guess that's the reason why they felt a bit unfair. It's just because there's only one winner. So it's like, it's not like there's a pyramid there. Yeah, there's no like number 2, then a second place, a third place, fourth place, fifth place. But you knew all this going on the show that if it was you, your life would change like 180.
I think that the major contention has been like they said that they did not keep to the things that they said in the contract lah. So for instance, like we'll touch on it later. A lot of the production stuff they felt that it wasn't as the show showed it to be. It does feel a bit like, okay, I didn't win, then I should go and try and like
yeah. It really feels that way because it's like you see those that are close to winning or even the winners. I'm pretty sure that they're never complaining because, and it's always the case where when you watch a show and you know how popular the show is, right? Like, I'm pretty sure these people are just like, oh wow, the show became so big. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of money. Let me go try to get a piece of it. Like, let me find a way to get like 5%. Oh.
As we go and review the episodes, right, I think a lot of it are the scenario stuff that will probably bounce off each other and ask like, okay, what will you do in this situation? But maybe just theoretically, right, if you were given this opportunity, because there was someone from Singapore that went, right, there was an older uncle that was like 70 years old, what would have been your game plan going in? We have gone in like loud and confident or whatever, or we have like lay low, or you know what I mean, this type of thing.
I feel like the balance is the way to go. you know?
Yes, you have to do a
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do a bit, but not a lot. Like you see, I feel like the worst thing you can do is be too loud. I rather you stay completely low than to be completely loud. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you have to find a balance of both, but it's worse to be loud.
Yes, correct.
Yes, flamboyantly
It's
loud.
better. It's better to stay low but be good at your games lah. Yeah.
You have to be a bit of both for the social element of the game, like because there's a lot of like voting out and stuff like that, a lot of like eliminations and stuff, which I didn't expect going into the game.
Yeah.
That they will give so much power to all of these people lah. You agree? Sort of.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it was a bit like that was a part where mixed feelings on that lah. Mixed feelings on that. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll touch on it as we go across the different parts of the episode. We are just going to talk about the first 5 episodes, and we're going to give our honest review of the show, barring the sort of like outside controversy lah. So it's just really our honest opinion. We watched it. Were we excited? Were we thrilled and stuff like that lah? Okay. Brendan, are you ready to dive into the Squid Game?
I'm ready.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get right into the episode. Okay, let's start off with episode 1. The first episode starts with, of course, the infamous red light, green light. Do you know how to say it in the Korean thing?
I don't know actually. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce Korean for shit.
Okay, so they introduce you to some of the key characters. Like there's a mother-son duo. There's like a high profile person that's like 432. There's a very flamboyant person that's 161.
Yeah.
We'll get the guy in a bit. We did mention in the opening that because of the filming people, they were stuck in the positions for like 20 minutes. And that the sort of filming conditions were about 0 degrees lah. So it was like really like freezing cold, which I think is a bit disadvantageous to older people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason why our Singaporean uncle didn't make it through lah.
Yeah, especially he's not used to the cold. He's like, huh?
Put it in a hot place, I confirm win lah.
Yeah, jacket not enough, man. I'm wearing heat tech already.
Yeah. So they eliminate close to half of the people immediately. Then they move to the dormitories, which looks like it's an exact replica of the set. For you, when you look at the red light, green light, the set was quite amazing.
Honestly, it really felt like, you're right back at the Squid Game again.
But then again, right, it's quite easy to like probably reconstruct it again because they did it for the show itself. Then after they just put it into a reality show. But they have to probably change the way that they film it lah. They showcase some of the characters that are in the dormitory that will heavily feature in the show, like Mr. 432.
Mr. 432?
I am the one.
God made me.
God didn't make no mistakes. I am who I am.
I'm saying it's like how it is.
Yeah. But I think that they casted this guy, right, knowing that they need a very like
correct
character line in the show. Yeah. And a polarizing one. Yeah, but I think it was quite interesting when they dive into his character, right? That he was actually like 6 months from graduating college, right? Then he dropped out.
And he dropped out. I was like, really? Confidence is key.
Yeah, confidence is key, man. But confidence with the right attitude, lah. I mean, don't go in there and like, oh, you all suck, I tell you.
He always hates it when people are crying.
Yeah.
Hey, suck it up, man. Don't cry. What you crying for?
It's like a girl.
A girl crying because she's scared. I'm just like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, this guy. Interesting character. Speaking of interesting characters, also, they come up to our favorite dynamic duo that we're going to be like talking about is Rick and Steven.
Oh,
yeah, the Gangbu gang.
The Gangbu gang.
Yeah, so as they introduce you to some of the characters, I feel that they did pick a good mix of different personalities. Like they pick probably some introverts, some extroverts, very flamboyant, also like extrovert nice people, also introvert like awkward people. Yeah, it's a good mix lah.
But honestly, I told you my honest opinion. Like honestly, episode 1 almost made me want to stop watching. Like almost made me quit the show.
The first part of the episode lah.
Yeah, only the first part of the episode. Because I felt like they kept introducing too many people at the start.
Yeah.
That wasn't... Of course, some of them were relevant, but there was a lot of people that weren't relevant. Like, they just film you, and just right after they did the intro, they straight away get out. You know, they are already straight away out. Like, they moved.
Yeah.
Wow, that basically wasted I think like 2 minutes of my life watching her
learning about this person, right? That is like
learning about this person. Like, wow, okay, I'm going to get invested. Maybe this person will last all the way until like maybe halfway or one quarter. Nope. Next moment out.
Do you know why they do this? It's because if you watch shows like Survivor, Amazing Race, right? There's this thing, I think it's called the co-open, where it's like the first person they film, right, is always an important character in the show. They want to attach you to this person immediately.
Correct.
I think Squid Game, right, what they were trying to do is that I'm going to attach you to somebody and immediately I'm going to cut him off. So it gives you the idea that anyone can be eliminated.
Anyone can go. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Which I sort of understand the psychological aspect of the filming it this way, lah. But it did feel like, okay, it's like trudging along because we're also familiar with the Korean show, so we actually don't really need to go and see all the they meet in the dorms and stuff. Then the social. They then showcase the 4.56 million, so they drop the big money bank down, then they add a huge twist is that people will be given tests throughout the time that they're in the dormitories. So these tests, they can either give people an advantage or they can choose to eliminate people. Now, Brandon, I just want to ask you, do you feel that these thoughts, what are your thoughts on the test? Do you feel that it's fair?
Honestly, the starting few tests, I thought was good. Yeah. It made a lot of sense, and it made it very different, and I felt that it made the show a lot more interesting. It makes you think like, oh shit, wow, if I was them, I really wouldn't know what to do. You know, like, and it's like the first day, like, wow, what am I going to do? Then the second day, it's like, wow, shit, like, this is such an intense thing. Yeah.
The thing that made me sort of like come to terms with the idea, right, is that because if you watch the Squid Game, the show, right, they eliminate a lot of people at night because do you remember like the
oh yes.
Yeah, so in a way I felt that okay lah, like that was something that you can't do on the show or on this reality show. You can't kill people when they're sleeping, right? Yeah. So to like balance this out, right, they had to do something to this extent lah, where it's like they eliminate people through social situations. As they move forward from the dormitories, they go and move on to the next game. Now, as they go to the next game, right, previously before that, I am 1000% in consensus with you, right, that it was like a bit slow. Like it was like starting to get a bit draggy and mundane lah. But when they get to the first like game after red light, green light, right, which is the Dalgona, right, I'm like, oh, this is everything that I love about reality TV. It's like everything I love. Do you feel the same?
It really did. It's like straight away, wow. You love it when the people's true nature come out. Enough of all this talking like ha ha he ha ha what shit. Like Violet, show me your true colors.
Yes, exactly. I agree 1000%. Yes, yeah. So what they did, right, was that because everyone has watched the show, they know that as you do the Dalgona thing, right, the worst one is to get the umbrella. Like everyone knows the worst one is the umbrella.
Yeah.
So they made the remaining people line up in rows of 4, and then they made the first person of each row go into a hall. As they go into the hall, they all have to come to a consensus on you are going in on the behalf of your line and you have to pick a shape on the behalf of your entire line. Everyone has to agree, right? The 4 of you have to come to a consensus that, yes, we're going to agree that we're going to pick this, like these are the 4 options. So the first 4 people go in, and then obviously they cannot agree on which one, because everyone doesn't want to take the umbrella. Yeah, they were like, nah, I don't want to take the umbrella. No, you take the umbrella. Yeah. So eventually what happens is they shocker twist, which I think was an awesome part of the thing, right? They all get eliminated.
Yes, I love it. I love it that they didn't say at the start, right, that you will be eliminated if you don't decide. So everybody thought, wow, everyone's calm. I don't just bomb. Then everybody, huh?
You piece of shit, yeah. Just take the umbrella lah.
I told you. You're not thinking, man.
I love this, yeah. And then so they move on to like the next group. The next group also doesn't really agree, the 4 of them. Yeah. So they end up
I love it. The guy, I'm prepared to die. I'm prepared to die.
Then you die lor.
In the end, really die. Then you can see at the end of the day, he was like, we are really dying. Yes. At the very last second, he thought that everybody thought someone would crack, but no one cracked. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah. The next one, they go up, right? This 432 is in the line. This like the bully guy. And then after that, there are like 2 other people, and then there's a guy that's 299. Okay, so his name is Spencer. And then they purposely show you, right, okay, this Spencer, right, he's an emotional wreck. He's a jittery person.
He's a gullible, naive boy that gets pushed around day to day.
Yeah, you can just tell, right? Like, okay, like he's gonna get bullied lah. And as they go into the thing, right?
So before going into the thing, he's really sobbing away, crying.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like sobbing away. It's like he doesn't want to make this decision. Do you know what I mean? Like quite clearly.
Correct.
Yeah. So now he eventually gets bullied into it lah. So he ends up taking the umbrella. Okay. Now Brandon, right? This is the first like fun scenario situation, right? That I was gonna ask you. If given the choice, right, how would you sort of like fairly do the allocation of the thing, or will you feel like I will stick to my guns and I'm taking this one?
Yeah, but the thing is, I get why they don't want to play. Honestly, I think every Singaporean would say, just play scissors paper stone. Scissors paper stone, then the loser just pick the umbrella, right? You know that's a legit way, right? Then honestly, by playing a very quick, very fast game, one of the group tried to do that, the running one. But the running was so unfair because he said, "Why don't you go?" Then you just like the person who lost, right, would find it very unfair because he did it from the very start. He didn't agree to the game. So the whole point is getting everybody to agree. Okay, the one who lose, go. Especially if you're the one that lost, right? You would think to yourself, okay, I have a good reason why I should go and touch the umbrella. It's better than dying myself. Instead of like getting bullied into doing it. Like, hey, everybody, let's just help each other. Once you're done, just help me. spit into my umbrella.
Cannot help you. Like, how are they going to help you like that?
Correct. And why would you even want people to help you? Because the thing is, you're scratching, right? And you're scratching against your rivals. What makes you think that they will help you? They wouldn't just crack it straight away and then you're just out.
And the best part is like they all do it like by shape. So it's like the circle go first, the triangle go first. Yeah. So and then all the umbrella can move themselves. I was like, this guy.
He did not think. But you could tell like his mind was frazzled. He was really lost already. Yeah, he was really lost already. Yeah.
Yeah, and in hindsight, we're able to go and look at this situation and observe. But Brandon, right, another situation that I was gonna ask you, if you were this 299, would you give in and take the umbrella, or will you die?
Oh, it depends. So, like I said,
let's say they bully you into like everyone else is not moving, right? You have to take the umbrella.
Honestly, right, I will take the umbrella.
Honest, I touched my heart also, right?
That's right. I didn't
umbrella.
Yeah, I didn't understand all the other groups before that, right? Why would they sacrifice themselves, right, for their team? It's a solo game. It's like, so what if you pick the umbrella? Yes, of course nobody wants to pick the umbrella, but end of the day, if no one picks the umbrella, you are going to die.
Yeah.
You are going to die. So of course, if at the very last second, right, I would say I'll pick the umbrella because at least I have a chance to move forward.
The argument for a lot of people, right, is that there's a social repercussion for this because it's like there are other people that will pass from the umbrella. They'll look at you like, wow, I can't believe you put me through that. But then after that, the argument against that, right, is that if I don't pick it, right, I won't have a chance to be in this social predicament.
Correct.
So that's the end of the episode 1. Then they move into episode 2 where they start doing the Dalgona. Curious, which shape do you think is the easiest?
Honestly, I think the triangle is the easiest.
Yeah, I don't understand why people think the circle is the easiest.
Circle is easiest, yeah, because the thing is, you have to go round and round, right? But the thing is, your hand, you're so nervous, your hand is shaking. So it's like, you may crack the middle, right? But triangle is just straight, then after that straight, then straight, done.
Eventually, the umbrella crew, they go up. The other teams, they go through most of the like famous people, the popular numbers they go through.
Yeah.
Eventually, the umbrella crew goes up. It's quite heartbreaking actually because I wanted this 299 to succeed because I felt very bad for him.
No, I felt it was better for him to fail though. I feel like he'll be even more of a mess if he passed.
Yeah.
Like I think inside he also knew that he also sort of felt that he can fail.
Yeah. Plus he was doing this gagging thing throughout the thing. I was like, oh, this is a bit weird.
No, but I can understand because the thing is, I don't get why people were so guilty. Like even the first elimination, the two people that went to the kitchen, then they voted to kill to eliminate someone instead of give someone advantage. Yeah, then after that, they kept talking about it. They kept saying like, I'm so guilty. Karma's a bitch. Like karma bites you in the ass. Then I kept thinking about like, I took away someone's chance. Then I'm just like, what nonsense are you guys talking about?
You're here to compete to win. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm pretty sure you give this chance to any single person, they're taking you out.
Yeah. Just that when they did that the first test, right, the guy was too obvious lah. I really felt the mullet person.
I was just like, oh wow, like what a way to broadcast to everybody, like I'm the one that voted him out.
Man,
oh no!
I can't believe they did that. I'm like,
honestly, right? And the crazy part is just that he is generally supposedly a quiet person. So the more vocal he is, right, the more unnatural he is. So it's just like wow, it was so cringe. It's like we're going to eliminate someone.
69 contestants eventually get eliminated, which I think is like, wow, it's like quite shocking.
Yeah.
Then they go back to the dorm, we get to spend some time with some characters, we get to see the Gangbu gang, which I thought was quite funny and cute. They're quite a cute gang. But then there's a squabble that happens between 432, which is this, the
Perfect.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect. And then there's other guy that's called Husnain. They both clearly do not like each other, and then Husnain says that if I get the chance, right, I'm going to eliminate 432.
Yeah.
So, who has like also been rubbing everyone the wrong way. The opportunity comes as they have this sort of second test. So what they do, right, is that they bring this telephone into the room. They just leave it there. Okay, then everyone goes out and then they do that.
I loved it. I love this. Yeah. I love this part. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone just left it there, and then all of a sudden the phone rings. Okay, and as the phone rings, right, everyone's like, "Oh shit! Like, what do we do? Like, are you gonna pick the phone?" Yeah. But this Husnain guy was like, "No, I'm picking the phone because he thinks that there's a chance to go and
eliminate someone." Yes, and he waited by the phone for this chance. Yeah.
Yeah. If the phone rings, right, the first time, will you have picked it up?
No way in hell. What nonsense! Like, why would you like I said? It's like I feel like it was one of the dumbest moves. Like. There's no way an advantage is big enough, right? There's like a slow little chance, right, for advantage to be big enough for you to pick up the phone.
I think he was playing with emotion, like emotional game lah. Like he just wanted to get that guy as fast as possible. But when you play this type of money thing, right, you have to try to be as like, I don't want to get revenge or this type of thing. Correct. Just really go with the flow, that type of thing. But also like be smart lah. When you have to make a right decision at the right time, you have to go and. Yeah.
Correct. Like I feel like the biggest revenge is to win the thing and just laugh it in his face instead of like, oh, I'm going to vote you out. Ha ha ha. The next episode I'm out also. I'm just like, that makes no difference.
And he's already like a hot target, right? Don't try. People will be gunning for him, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't need to worry. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Don't need to be the like want to go and do it yourself lah. Okay, so they pick up the phone and then they says that okay, as you have picked up the phone, right, you win a treat. So they give him like burgers and like some fries and stuff there, right? And then I thought it was quite funny, right? You go and see like everyone flock and then they just snatch his burger.
Yeah. Everybody just like, this one girl just took the one entire burger. He didn't even get to like eat it. Like I think she ate more than he did. Honestly.
Yeah. And the ironic thing, right, was that girl Jada, right? If I remember wrong, right? She was calling out the 161 in the previous episode.
Yes, for taking extra food. Yes, I was thinking, what a hypocrite.
Okay, so now he puts the phone down and then the phone rings again, like a while later. He goes and picks it up again. They tell him that he's up for a potential elimination unless he gets someone else to go to the phone within 2 minutes or to like pick up the phone or else he's the one that's going to get eliminated. Let's say you picked up the phone once. Will you pick it up again?
Okay honestly, if I pick the phone up once, I feel like it's highly likely that I'll pick up the phone again.
I would never in 1,000 years pick up the phone again.
But the thing is, if I had the treat on my first time, right, at least for the second time, right, I'm never ever picking up for the second time.
Yes,
because it's highly likely. Yeah, the next one is confirmed going to be. Then maybe the next one after, if they still leave it there, I'll probably pick up on the third one. Maybe the third one I wouldn't mind. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to gamble like that more. But I just couldn't believe that guy went to go and take the thing on the second time, no? Because I was like, why? Like, why would you do that? You already made yourself more high profile, then you're going to do it again. Now, if you're in this situation, right, let's say you picked up the phone, how will you convince someone else to go and take the phone? Because what he did was that he was saying like, oh, if you just
who wants a chocolate muffin? Yeah, if you want but you could tell he panicked. His mind was like thinking, oh shit, damn, like this is over already. Honestly, right, I feel like you have to use your nervousness to to be part of the game, to have advantage. Yeah, so if I was him, right, I was like, honestly, I would have either do like, oh shit, like guys, like shit, guys, like if someone doesn't pick up the phone in the next 2 minutes, right, like one person is going to get eliminated by random. At random, so then after that, someone please quickly. Then of course you're scared and you're nervous at the same time, right? So it adds on to the fact that someone really needs to pick up on. If not, someone's going to get eliminated by random.
But it's quite a like no-win situation, no? Because,
correct.
Yeah, everyone will know that you're a deceptive liar.
Correct. I get what you mean, but it's better to be a deceptive liar, right, and be alive. And advance than to just be voted out. I would either that, right, or I would just say number one. Who is number 145? Yeah. Who is number 145? If you don't pick up the phone in the next 2 minutes, you're going to be eliminated.
Yeah. My wife said the exact same thing, right? She was saying like she would have called a number, and then she would have said, right, if this person doesn't come here in the next 15 seconds, right, 5 of us are getting eliminated.
Yes. Oh, that would be great.
Like, that person very pressurized, and he will just like run to the thing. And then in the end, right, he fails because I mean, like, he panics, and I think it's very obvious, the body language. So everyone was very, very like nervous. But there were some people that were about
almost, No, but I felt like they were just playing a fool. You could tell. Like, should I? Then like very attention seeking on this. Like, come back. Then okay, I come back. And I was just like, wow. At this point of time, right, this is where I was shocked that actually 4-3-2 actually thinks quite far. He said like it was so clear that it was not a good thing, because if it was a good thing, if he was really going to give a chocolate muffin, right, why wouldn't he approach his own friends first, right? The people he was close to, right? Instead of just random people that he doesn't know, right? Which is true. Like when you're picking up the phone, you have to be prepared for like a worst case scenario, right? Yeah.
Yes. And I'm sure, right? But I guess he was just thinking with emotion. He's just like, I just want to get 4-3-2.
I'm going to vote out 4-3-2. Yeah.
Eventually, he fails, and then he gets eliminated, and then they move on to the next episode, which is called War. The idea of war is that it gives you like sort of an idea of like tug of war. It gives you this like sort of preconceived thing. Now there are a lot of bigger guys that are sort of sticking around with each other. Like, so this 4-3-2 here is this clique that is like more fit, muscular.
The muscle gang.
Predicted, right? Because they follow according to the show. The next game is actually tug of war, lah.
Yeah.
Now considering how the game was going, and then after looking at the trailer, right, I in a way sort of knew that they were not going to play tug of war. Because I saw the trailer, right? They didn't. That's the only game that they didn't feature. It's quite it's on a high scale type of thing, Like
correct.
Yeah, which I thought they would want to showcase, but they didn't showcase, But they did show like in the clips that there was a battleship.
The ship, yes.
Yeah, warship stuff, So they all proceed to the holding area, and then they have to split up into teams of 8. Of course, the stronger men stay together. And then, of course, the 4-3-2, he starts shit-talking all of the other teams. Like, they're all so nervous. Oh, yeah, all the weak.
Don't cry. Why are you crying? There was a girl crying.
Yeah, and badang! The twist is that they're playing battleships. Okay, so now it's quite cool to the portion, right? Because you get to see like some of the characters, they step up for like different teams. So that one of the more high-profile people is this TJ, who's a former basketball player. There's also another girl that was B, who is like a board game specialist.
Yes,
quite good and stuff like that. Okay, so now as they start to play like the battleship stuff, yes, to talk about that 4-3-2, right? It did feel right that they were playing at random, like the captain. Like
she was just like as if she's playing with her friends when you're 12 years old, you just randomly you should be this, you should be this, you should be this. Which was very sick, right? That the board game specialist would say that most people, right, the first pick that they will choose, right, is C3. Then you just like, the person really picked C3. I'm just like, wow.
Yes,
Is this staged?
This is staged. Yes, I like that girl, the B. Her name is B. I thought she was really dope. And then like it was only in the episode 3 then this person come out. So it's like they're trying to show like, okay, so this person from this on will be like quite a high profile character, and then TJ as well. Okay, so the high profile elimination, right, is that 4-3-2 got eliminated. It was quite exciting when we saw the Gangbu gang team play.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so basically it comes down to like both teams are really like their last one.
Yeah.
Their last one to win, right? And then something 5 or 8 lah. I think it was like D5 or D8 lah.
Yeah, correct. It's either one. Then after that, the captain still asked the Rick. He asked Rick 5 or 8. I have 18 grandchildren, so I'm going 8. I honestly thought that the captain would pick 5 because he felt 5 and the majority of people pick 5. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh wow, they're going to lose lah.
Yeah. And then in that moment, right, he picks 8 and then after that they win, which I thought was quite cool because it was really very, very tense the whole time.
Correct.
Okay, so those were the eliminations in the battle ship. They come back into the room and shocker, there's a twist. There's going to be some elimination tests. Then we move on to the 4th episode. Now the players are given 30 minutes to decide and deliberate who should be voted out. They have a machine that comes to the front, and then they have to punch a number into the machine, and then this person's face will come up onto the board lah.
Yeah.
Okay, the top 3 players in the dormitory with the most votes will be eliminated. So this is the first sort of like test that I feel like, okay, this is like you're putting a lot of power into the hands of the
people, yeah.
Now I've watched this show, right, that's called The Challenge. I don't know if you ever heard of it before, but it's an MTV show that is it's been on for about 25-30 years lah. They always vote people into the elimination game. Okay, so they play this thing. And then they'll just find, right, any excuse to throw someone into elimination. Right? Like you just say that, oh, I think my shoulder is pain. Oh, this guy, right, he will not help us in team challenges, right? I'm throwing him into elimination. They'll just find any sort of
show weakness, that's all.
Man, I miss my kids. Oh, he doesn't want to be here. His heart's not in the right place. And then the rest of people, right, they'll just follow suit and then they'll just flock like a herd of sheep, no? Because I'm not at guilt lah. So first off, right, this number 330, who's this spiritual guy lah, he's like this doctor, right? He comes out and is like, oh guys, you should do like a very fair way of like...
honestly, I don't know what was he thinking at that point of time, man.
Yeah, I was like, just shut up, just stay low profile.
Yeah, like, you're such a likable guy before this. Like, I can understand why you're doing this to be even more likable, but you're being retarded. Like, people are really so scared at that point of time. They don't want to make this kind of decision. They're looking for someone. They're looking for a reason not to like someone. When you see, even when the way he said it, right, it sounds very nice. It sounds like a very like team bonding, like a CEO. What was it? Like, guys, let's take this matters into our own hand instead of letting them decide. We decide on our own. So I guess in his mind, right, he thinks this is a movie. Like, yeah, power to people. Then after that, like, he won't get voted out. Of course, wow, thank you for making this kind of decision for us.
Yes, he was completely not on anyone's radar, no. Like, nobody's radar. But then after he said that, right, I was like, this arrogant.
Yeah.
How dare he tell me what to do?
Yeah. I always knew doctors were very arrogant.
You can see like, everyone start to dump power.
And there was another guy, I think 387 or 487. The guy who said that he doesn't want to be there. 374. Yeah, 374. Like, I don't think it's really past my time. I think I'm okay going back.
I was like, you have not watched like any sort of like survivor any sort of thing, right? The moment they say this type of thing, right, it's like he doesn't want to be here.
I feel
the guilt of you.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It removes the guilt of you eliminating that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving you what you want. Go home, man. Go home. His face when he got voted, it was just like, what to do? What a surprise! Are you kidding me?
The convention where he said, "My strategy is to appear weak."
Appear.
It's like, what? What kind of dumb strategy is this?
to be vulnerable, to appeal to people's empathize, so people can empathize. What? That's the dumbest thing I've heard. Oh my gosh. I felt like he was even more he's dumber than the doctor. Which honestly the doctor really just mind blown me. Like guys, in the circle.
Yeah, I love this, yeah. Okay, 374 gets eliminated, 330 gets eliminated, and also 161, the Lorenzo, who is the guy that is like the flamboyant guy. Yeah. Because he was rude to the mother, the Leanne.
Correct, yeah. That was a very shit vote. If the mother was at the end, right, he wouldn't have been voted out. If the mother's position was at the end, right, no one would have cared to vote for him.
This is another question I wanted to ask you, right? So the first person goes up to the board, right? He's the one that votes 374 first. Because, I mean, like, he doesn't feel any guilt, man, because you are the 374 says that already,
I'm voting the guy who wants to go home.
I'm voting the guy who wants to go home. So the second person, right, is Leanne, right, who is the mother. Now she goes up to the board, and then after that they said every time that you put a numbers up, like you insert the number right for the first time, right? That person will know that you are the one that put them on the board.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're in that situation, right? If you're the second person, if you know that this Lorenzo person was rude to you, right? This 161, right? Would you have still put this person's name up on the board, or will you have followed suit and pick 374?
I really want Lorenzo to go out, right? I will vote for Lorenzo. Because the thing is, right, Lorenzo wasn't in any of the gang or the alliance. I will feel that the first person to vote for to vote out one alliance, right, will probably get voted out as well. That's the reason why I felt like everybody gave up on voting for TJ, because they know that if you're the one that put TJ first names up, right, I think straight away you'll be voted out as well. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, because that alliance is like considered strong.
Considered strong. Yeah. And they want
a main figure in the place, in the door.
Correct. And they want to take care. They want to like make sure that you go out instead of him. But Lorenzo is like, if he's rude to you, like his personality is the kind that it's either you like him a lot or you don't like him. You hate him. It's either or. There'll probably be a lot of people who doesn't like him as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think if I was in that situation, right, I would have just followed suit and put 374. I think, because I would have kept a more lower profile. I don't want to do anything that makes me stand out, because they'll have the idea that, okay, this person is quite a ruthless player, like willing to go and put on the board. Another person, right, who I feel played a sort of like stupid move after this thing is there's this red hair character called Dash, who like was talking shit about the Cheney, right? Because this Cheney, right, was, I can't remember I think it's 174 ever, right? She's the one that put 330 on the board. In revenge, right, 330 put 174 back on the board, because like you vote for me, I vote for you, then I put you up. Correct. This Dash, he himself was like, because you cannot, if I vote for this Cheney, right, no one will know already,
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but he considers it a strong move because she's part of a bigger, like a stronger alliance. I don't disagree with him, Actually, I might have considered voting for her, like the Chinese person.
I would also, like, in the chance that she gets out, because the thing is, at the end of the day, you want to take down you want to have a chance to the alliances, so that once they break away, it's more fair for you guys.
Where he was wrong, right, is the fact that he go and blab to so many people.
Correct! I don't understand. And he blabbed to people who not even his close friends. I'm just like, are you kidding me? This is such a dumb move. And right straight away after that, it went one round, and then he got voted out. He feels like, I'm so good at playing this game. I keep my enemy close. I keep my friends close, but my enemies closer.
So okay, the voting ends, and then after that, the next day they have this damn funny like test scene, like the hilarious, where they ask this Rick to go and pick someone to go into to do chores.
Yeah, that's really correct.
I thought it was so funny, Then they go into the room and then they play the Tak G, right? Like
they went to play Tak G. Then after that, Rick himself like suggests to them, let me teach you.
And then he was like he was winning quite, because he understands how to play and then the other person, Steven, who's the other mullet guy, right, he doesn't know how to play. So in the end also, then after that, suddenly the guards come into the room. Oh, you have lost. Rick has won. Then everyone like has a panic face, like
my heart went to my stomach for a second. I was just like, oh shit, what a moment to get out by the people. So the person so close, and you really like love the both of them together, because they are like a very nice fun, very sweet together, like a very father son duo. Like,
the thing I like about them, right, also is that there was this scene at the tug of war where they were like they have to pick the teams, And then the Steven was like, no, Rick, you have me. Even though Rick
correct. He waited. It's like, no, don't worry. Like, there's a spot here for you. I love that.
I was like, this is a good guy. Like, play with a good heart, that type of person. Do you know what I mean? Like, they play the Tak G, and then after that, they come back out into the dome, and then, the second test happens, which is like the last test that is going to happen, is they ask 5 people to come to the front to take part in selecting Jack in the boxes, okay? So there are 6 Jack in the boxes that will come up later, but they asked for 5 participants to go and take part. Would you have volunteered?
No way in hell.
No way at all,
Like, I made it so far on my own efforts, then now I want to go up. Oh, wow. To get a chance to get eliminated. Oh, no way. And it's, and time again, it really shows that the person who get eliminated, that goes out, right, there will be a chance to get eliminated. Yeah.
Yes. And this leads to the next episode, which is the 5th episode. Now, the guards, they bring up there are 5 participants that went up, so it's 375, 229, 130, 087, and 183. there are 6 boxes that they put on the table. So there are 5 people and 6 boxes, and then they all have to each take 1 box. So they specifically state that you can either get eliminated, you can either gain an advantage in the next game, or you have the ability to eliminate others. Okay, so it's like, 3 quite different results that are all quite powerful in their own way. 183 opens his box first, and he gets the advantage to eliminate 2 people. And he eliminates 026 since they are not acquainted, they don't know each other. He says, I don't know you, you don't, so you can go, which I think is a fair way to eliminate.
Fair way, because I've never talked to you before, so I don't feel anything when you go. Bye.
Yeah, and maybe you didn't even bother to socialize, or something like that. Yeah, and then the next one that gets eliminated is 141, which is Dash. So the red hair.
Expected. Yeah, because he's part of the Alliance, Yeah.
And you know the part that made me laugh, right? Was that as he was leaving, there's nothing I said that was a lie, but he literally lied to the person. I didn't vote for you. I was like, this guy,
that's so funny. Yeah.
There's nothing I said that wasn't a lie.
There's an alliance right here. There's a 4 people.
There's 4 people. There's over there. They're dictating the game. I was like, this is typical. Yes. Okay, so next up, 375. He opens the box. He gets an immediate elimination, which is, of course, the thing that we said, right? There's a risk. 130 opens the box, and then he receives an advantage. Felicai? I can't remember. I can't pronounce her name. She opens the box, right? And then she has the power to eliminate 3 people. She eliminates 130 first because that person just got the advantage mark in the next game.
Yeah. Which I thought was a boss move. That was a boss move. I love it.
But the thing that really pissed me off of this was that she eliminated Steven and Rick.
Yeah, I hated that. No, and the part is the part I don't get, right, for this show is just that just the night before, right, they made it such a big deal, right, to eliminate 3 people. Now you're just giving the power, right? Just this power. Like, honestly, I thought it would be fair, right? Maximum 2. Like I would think that 3 is really too much power to give just by opening
one person to one single
correct.
person.
To one single person, I felt it was very ridiculous. When you already gave a power to eliminate 2 previously, right? I felt like the max this one could be, right, was 1 only. Like you get to vote 1 person only. Honestly, I felt so angry when you voted out Steven and Rick.
I was like, what? Both of them?
Yeah. I was laughing so much. I was just thinking, she voted out Steven. She voted out Steven first, right?
Yeah, Steven first.
Yeah. She voted out Steven, then I was like, wow, what shit, Rick's gonna be so sad. Then before Rick got a chance to be that sad, Rick, you're going out as well.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so next up, they asked the volunteers to go and do chores. And then like a bunch of them go, right? And then the chore is like to squeeze juice into these like all various jugs to the brim lah. So it's like you just have to like squeeze it all the way to the brim. They said that if they can do it successfully, right, the entire bunch, they'll get a reward lah.
Yeah.
So they managed to do it successfully. And then the reward that they give out is that picnic baskets. Okay, so as they give out these picnic baskets, they said like, okay, find someone to collect a basket with. Say you and I are together, right, inside this Squid Game. Okay?
Yeah.
Will you and I go together and take the picnic basket or no?
No way in hell. Why would you fall?
Do you not watch the show? Or like, do you not notice the amount of like...
You clearly know the next game is marbles. What are you talking about? Why would they treat you so nice? Like, although they say it's treat, what the hell are you thinking?
Yeah. So I thought about this, right? I think that the advantage that this 130 will have gotten is that maybe he don't need to play.
No, yeah, he will be the odd one out. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Which
is not much of an advantage, actually.
No, it's an advantage, what? It's a huge advantage,
It's a huge advantage. Okay, yeah, as in, it's a huge advantage, of course. Yeah, don't need to play But this time someone else got it for free, without even doing anything.
I think that guy also that got it for free, right? He probably knew that the next game is marbles, then he don't want to pay up.
Yeah, I felt like he sort of know, and he's one of them. He's one of the person that is playing the game perfectly well. Like, you know, like balance. Like, I stay low, but I don't get too close to anybody. But I still chit chat with some people. Yeah.
I still chit chat with some people. If they come back from Malaysia, I give them a hug to go and let them know. Hey, good job. I'm happy you made it. I'm happy you made it back. Oh, I can't believe that they went to go and take it. Like the mother and son, the duo. I'm
just like, why would you do this to yourself? But I can get it. Like, honestly, I feel one reason why is like people can't think that well is because honestly, in this kind of scenario places, right, when you're lack of sleep and you're not eating good food, right, I would imagine that the stress as well. Yeah, I would think that you're just like in army, you're not even thinking straight. You're just following all the whatever people say. You're just like, oh yeah, sure.
So then after that, they dig at the bottom of the basket and then they realize that there's marbles.
Yeah, the mother and son found it first. Then they hide it back in.
True. I don't want to play marbles.
But honestly, it's I feel like quite upsetting for them, lah. Because honestly, they made it so far together, right?
Yeah.
Just because of one stupid poor decision, right? Like now they don't even have a chance to go up together. It's like now one person has to give up. Yeah, which is so stupid.
So then after that, they just show the next few episodes, right? Which is that they are going to play like the marbles, and then after that, they're subsequently going to play the famous games that are going to be in the Squid Game, lah. So like the bridge jump and the actual game, and also the dinner setting, lah. They show all that in the trailer, lah. So now the first 5 episodes, right? They have wrapped. Brendan, what's your overall like sort of opinion of the show? And then will you watch the rest of the season?
Yeah, I felt it was a slow start, but the build up was great, and I'm confident watching the rest of the season. Just
from watching the show from a pure entertainment standpoint, right? It's really very exhilarating, lah. It's like, you can't help but get involved and then like you think like, oh, this is what I would have done.
Correct. Then you debate with your friends. Will you have done this? And like, no way. Why would you do this? Are you stupid? What? How can you not think about this? Like, let me tell you what's the right way. Then you should.
Yeah. You can't help but do that, lah. And then I think that if you had to give it a grade, what grade will you give it so far?
I'll give it a solid 7.5.
7.5. Yeah. It's like it has the potential to go higher. I can feel it.
Yes, correct. It has the potential to go higher. Now it's because the start was a bit slow, but like then after the build up is great. So now it's like it went up. Yeah, it's slowly gradually going up. Yeah.
I feel the games that they're like fun, but the social situations are the more fun.
Correct. The when they have to really make and you see it on their face, they're panicking.
Yeah. It's really very awesome.
I love it.
Love it. Yeah. So we'll definitely be watching this as the like more episodes come out, and then our next week's episode, right, will also be on the wrap up, lah. Because I think by the time, right, all of the episodes will have come out, lah. Now, Brandon, before we wrap it up, right, if you had to pick one person who is going to win, right, who do you think is going to win?
Retrospectively come back. Wow, I will feel that. Honestly, I will feel that the guy who's like the one that we were saying, the one who picked the in the picnic basket, he didn't get to pick a partner. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna win.
Oh, okay.
The balanced guy.
Yeah. The blonde hair with a mustache, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Low profile, but he playing the game the right way. Yeah. Low profile. Yeah. Unassuming.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Probably knew. Yeah. And for me, right, I'm picking the board game girl.
Ooh.
Because I feel like she's like quiet but smart. Like she's really very, very smart. As they go through the interview. So we are gonna come back here in our like sort of wrap up episode, right? And then we will see in retrospect whether we got it right, lah. But okay, overall, that was a very, very fun 5 episodes that we got to review. But that is our KopiBros episode.
Get out of here.
Oh, look at the time. The coffee shop is closing. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday. But in the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the football kake that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun game show formats, our big podcast here at the Chit Chatter, we have the SG Draft podcast that drops every Friday. And also, if you're into fun and interesting tournament polls, every Monday to Thursday at our Chit Chatter Instagram page, we have a weekly tournament knockout that goes on from Monday to Thursday. This week's tournament is going to be a fun one. It's going to be reality competitions. So like Survivor, Amazing Race, MasterChef, American Idol, bunch of different things, right? Going to be up for the tournament. So head over to our Instagram and vote for which reality competition you think is the best. Hopefully everyone, right, you'll get to enjoy the last 6 episodes of the Squid Game reality challenge show. But remember,
a kopi a day keeps your troubles away.